It's been years since I have held a basketball in my hands, and can't help but think how funny it is that the older we get, the more sports become luxury. Everything started in December 21, 1891, when Dr. James Naismith, a Canadian physical education instructor, created a game as a way to keep his students active indoors during the cold weather months.
Break up so I can make a better me.
Yep, you guessed it, that sport was basketball. So ever since then, basketball became a well-known game, gaining support from audience. And that's why, today on My Africa show, we will try to be part of a huge team which is trying to use basketball as a platform to enrich the lives of African youth through education both on and off court. The Giants of Africa.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
So I want to welcome you guys to Giants of Africa basketball camp. And this is our first time in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa. But you have to understand the rules, and we have to play basketball with a passion. You see this ball, and this game will take you places that you've never been, okay? You gotta play this game with passion, okay? All right? Guys, listen. Yes, you don't have to play in the NBA. You don't have to play it at the highest level. But sports can take you to do many things that you want to do. As women, you can do something big, okay? Yes, you use sports. It brings us together, right? Yes, that's what we want to make Giants of Africa to be. Take sports serious. Take your education serious. You can become a sports lawyer, a sports doctor, anything you want to be. A sports executive, a coach, anything in sports.
When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
During the course of this camp, we're going to put a lot of emphasis on those values, right? We're going to work on sharing the ball. We're going to work on, how to play five-man basketball, which means we have five people on the court. That's the beauty of the game. You have five people on the court playing on offense and on defense. Communication, right? Passing basketball is a gift. You don't get rid of the ball. You make a gift to your teammate, right? We're going to work on those things. We're going to have stations, ball handling, passing, scoring. We're going to work on defense, right? But what we want from you is energy. Okay, guys? We want energy. Giants of Africa, when we bring camps, is always about energy, positive energy, right, guys? Okay? Together. Remember, boys and girls, let's show respect, all right? Okay? So stand up, stand up, stand up.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
This non-profit organization offers more than technical basketball training. It provides life skills education to equip participants with tools for success. The session focuses on health and well-being, goal setting, leadership development, and female empowerment. Since its inception in 2003, Giants of Africa expanded its reach to 20th African countries, including Ethiopia. In 2021, the organization made a bold commitment to build 100 basketball courts across Africa. To date, 37 courts have been completed across 11 countries.
There's nothing left, it's so on. You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack.
Now, we will pass to the staying we had with Josiah Ujiri, Vice Chairman and President of Toronto Raptors Basketball Club and co-founder of Giants of Africa, and with others. Stay with us. So guys, now I'm going to have a very nice stay with the one and only Masai. Thank you so much for your time.
I'm in Addis.
Yay! First time here?
No, I've been a couple times, but first time for Giants of Africa, but I've been to Addis before.
Okay, so today we're here to attend this competition or training at the same time, majorly for basketball lovers, players. Tell us about Giants of Africa. It's such a nice name, such a powerful idea. Tell us about it.
Well, Giants of Africa is all about the youth, all about teaching basic fundamentals, and all about education. It's all about helping all kinds of youth all over the continent. And Giants of Africa came about because I got an opportunity to play basketball in the States, and I wanted to give an opportunity to youth on the continent. I grew up on this continent, a young basketball player just like them. Giants of Africa has grown into basketball camps, into building courts, into doing lots of work in communities, going to tough areas where the youth don't have the opportunity. Yeah, so Giants of Africa is a big,
Giant has its name.
Yes, it's a big, phrase. It's something we carry on our shoulders, and as you can see, just teaching these kids also life skills is very important.
Exactly. That's what amazed me the most, by the way, because usually people think sports is just about playing the game according to the rule, but you need to have some kind of skills and some kind of discipline in order to survive in that game, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that training, and also how do you guys evaluate those people that take this training? Is there any do they register over a link, or is there any procedure that they pass?
Usually I'll start with the question of selecting the kids for the camps. We have coaches that are permanent Giants of Africa coaches that live on the continent. So we've all worked together for many, many years. They travel all across these countries and they coach in clinics, they coach in camps, they coach in competitions. And so they see a lot of these youth, but they also develop relationships with local coaches. Yes, and from that relationship, these local coaches select kids when we're coming into a country. So these kids are from different schools, some from this school, but some from different schools, different communities, different basketball clubs. And you try to get the best kids with the passion, the interest for the game. And that's kind of how we, select these kids. With life skills, it's very, very important that we teach these kids that it's not only like basketball on the court. We have to talk about off the court, right? Yeah, and their education is very important. From that education becomes how you deal with people. Yeah, so when I'm talking to you, you're asking me my name, where am I from, how do you interact? Just very basic things: honesty, hard work, being on time, being very disciplined. We want to teach these kids all of that. We also want to teach them what the possibilities of a career could be through sports, right? Yeah, I'm a sports executive, a sports administrator. I played basketball, but I didn't play in the NBA. Yeah, lots of people you see here, coaches, whether Tamara works in media, Melanie, who's a basketball operator, so many different careers. You can be a sports lawyer, you can be a sports doctor. There's so many things you can do through sports, right?
Exactly,
Yes,
you can explore.
You can explore. Sports media, so many things.
You can always find what works best for you.
Yes.
Exactly. So I know that you're in a rush, and I know that we don't have that much time. But this is my Africa show, and I want to ask you what your Africa is, because you're contributing, you and your team, you guys are contributing in what you guys believe that you have the resources. So what is your Africa, and what is it that we should expect from Giant of Africa?
My Africa is the youth. Yeah, I truly believe in the youth. And I think Africa's biggest jewel is its people. Yeah, it's so strong. The individuals, the places we come from, the different countries, the different tribes, everybody has just something special, yes, and that's my Africa, and that's where I see Giants of Africa. If we can affect kids or youth from all parts of this continent, they are going to go on to do bigger things than we are doing. They are going to go on to be bigger and better. And that's what I see with Giants of Africa.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You inspired me, you and your team. This inspired me a lot.
This is cool. This is really cool.
I know. It's beautiful. All right, then high five for Giants. All right. Ah!
High five for Addis.
And high five for Addis. What is that, by the way? Kenya, okay. Oh, okay, your name. Thank you again.
Nah, this is awesome. Thank you.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel
Guys, I don't have much knowledge about basketball. What I know is to bounce a ball. I am so impressed with what people are doing with the resources that they have. When I talk to people, when I engage in network, I came to an understanding that if you know what you have on your hands, you can always contribute to your content and to your people. Because some of them are in the marketing, some of them are have been in the diplomacy world, some of them have also been in different part of sports, which means you can always find your pattern, you can always find your track when it comes to contributing for your people. Again, guys, I will have an amazing stay here. I will talk, they're having a training. I don't want to disturb them much, so I will make sure that I will stay here till the end. Stay with us. This event mainly focuses on helping the trainees, which are elected from different parts of Ethiopia by the local coaches, to be able to get a professional guidance and mentorship in their basketball skills, to help them understand that it's not only about loving basketball, but also being disciplined enough to find your own path in what you love. In this training, they got to learn how to work together as a team, keeping their body balance, being active and flexible. For me, as a person that really wants to know about sports or basketball, I feel extremely proud and happy to see the youth participate, make new friends, challenge their beliefs, push their limits, and on.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
So guys, now I'll be staying with one of the trainers, the coach of this training. Thank you so much for giving me your time.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, cheers first. All right, so just for the start.
Perfect.
Let's get to know you.
I'm Jordan Yema Roberts. I'm Gabonese and French, and I'm a former basketball player. I play in Europe, and I retired 4 years ago. And now I'm a coach at Giants of Africa, and I work as a sports minister in Gabon.
So we are with a very key person today.
We're trying.
Okay, so today we met at this Giant of Africa training, in which it's giving African youth the chance to explore their opportunities when it comes to sports, specifically basketball.
Definitely.
So what is it that you have to say as a team of Giant of Africa?
We use sport as a tool to educate young children, especially young women, because through sport they can become the leaders of tomorrow. They can become professional basketball player, they can become nurses, they can become doctor, with all the values that sport will bring them. So it's important to educate youth through sport, and that's what we're doing at Giants of Africa. We've been doing that for more than 20 years.
Nice. I had this question when I first saw a female coach. I was like, I want to ask her. Yeah. You can see the excitement, like, because it's really hard to find females in the sport.
But also it's very hard to see children, like young girls, playing sports.
True.
Because of our culture in Africa, like sometimes the parents don't want to send the girls to play sport. So it's important for them to have role model. We coaches, but we used to be basketball players. So we want to teach the children that you can achieve, especially the young girls, like I was saying, you can achieve anything you want in life. We really want to educate empower girls through sports, like they can achieve anything. And that's what we're doing at the camp all the time.
Yeah, that's really nice. So I know you're tired. I know I just don't want to take much more time. But the last question I have with excuse
No
is,
problem.
how did the training, how do you explain the training? How was it? What's your
First of
reflection?
all, it's the first time we arrived in Ethiopia, and it's amazing. People are really nice. The city, Addis, is like one of the most beautiful cities I've been. I love it here. And the children are all so cute and so shy, but we love it. We love the energy. We love that they listen. We love that they're happy to be here. There's so much energy in this camp, so that's what we love. And we're really, really happy to be here. And thank you so much, Ethiopia, for having us.
All right, thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you guys, the Giant of Africa, do some big things as your name, not only in Ethiopia, but all across the globe, specifically Africa.
Thank you. And
Okay.
if I have to say something to the parents watching us, please, you can educate your children through sports. Education, academic education is very important, but through sports, they can be bigger, they can believe in themselves, and that is important. And that's why Giant of Africa is there for, to empower girls and to tell children that they can achieve anything in life.
Exactly. High
Thank
five
you.
for that.
High five.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oops. And in the middle of the session, we were surprised by a special guest. His Excellency Ambassador Ervin J. Masinga, U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia, shared them his personal feelings about sports and the event in general. Let's take a look at that and we'll be back.
And I'm normally wearing a suit and tie and all that other stuff, but this is what, like, my real self. And I've always loved basketball, watched basketball, played basketball since I was a little kid. And as we were just discussing earlier, basketball isn't just playing smart on the court, though that leads to victory. Playing smart and learning to play the right way leads to so many things in life. I like to use basketball analogies sometimes. Sometimes people don't understand, but people who play, people who watch, they understand. Do things the right way. Play the right way. Be a good teammate. Okay, be smart. You can be a great ball handler, but you can't do it all by yourself. That doesn't work. There's always somebody faster, there's always somebody quicker, but hopefully there's not somebody smarter than you. Okay? Be aggressive, push. Get the ball in the paint. Good things happen when you get the ball in the paint. And it's not just in basketball, but those principles take you far. So, look, I don't want to stop you from your clinic. Okay, you all came out to play, so you got to play. And I look forward to watching you guys play. I want to give a huge shout out to the ladies over here for coming out today. No shade on the gentlemen. I've seen you guys play. You guys are awesome. But seeing the young ladies of Ethiopia come out and do what you're doing today tells me that you're going to be taking your country far. On the court, in soccer maybe, and beyond. So thank you for doing what you're doing and keep it up.
Again, we are back. Thank you so much first. And let's get to know you. What's your name?
My name is Divan.
Diva, as in like...
With an N, so
Okay.
it's different.
The calm diva.
Yeah.
How was the training first?
The training, I did not expect much, but it exceeded my expectations. It's been really good, really tiring. I sweated a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been good so far. Everybody's welcoming. I love the coaches already, so it's been...
So I was thinking about how proud I am to see women participating in sports. So how do you choose that? How do you choose to play basketball?
Oh, I actually started very late. I'm very jealous of people that played from when they were young. So I started playing when I was in 10th grade, and I just used to love watching the guys at school play, and so I just had to do it. I just fell in love with the game. I had to find a place where I could train. I did. That's how I got into basketball.
Now it's my turn to do that. High five for you.
Yes.
High five for you. That's nice, because knowing what you want and being able to do something about it is something else, right?
Yeah.
So what were you planning to gain from this training?
Definitely, a lot of the coaches have said leadership experiences. I'm also looking for the opportunity to network with all of the coaches here, all of the people here, all the new people I've met here. So that's been nice, and I'm expecting that.
Yes, so thank you so much. Is there anything else that you love to say, especially about the training, or those people that want to play basketball but they don't know where to start? I feel like this is a very huge step for you and your friends. So is there anything else there that you love to say? Let me give you the chance.
Yeah, I'd like to say, if you want to do something, do it. When I first started basketball, I didn't have a basketball at home, so I just used to practice with a soccer ball. And so if you love something and if you want to do it, there's always something to do that you can do first, and everything goes step by step.
Exactly. So one step at a time.
One step at a time. Take it one step at a time.
All right. Thank you so much, and congratulations on getting this opportunity.
Thank you.
And I hope I'll see you in a much bigger place representing your country.
For sure.
Yes.
I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack.
So guys, now the final is about to happen. Now is the time that we will see the winner, which, as you can see, they are training up for the final competition, which 10 of them has been chosen, 14 from the boys and 10 from the girls. The girls are about to start, and this is the final 10. From this final 10, we're going to find 8 finalists that will be passing on and will be awarded. And now, after the girls, the boys will continue and stay with us, see who's going to win. I'm so excited. So guys, now beside me is His Excellency Ambassador of Canada. Sir, thank you so much for giving me the time.
It's my pleasure. It's nice to be here.
So introduce yourself.
My name is Joshua Taba. I'm Canada's ambassador to Ethiopia.
Okay, so today we met at this Giant of Africa. Big training that's giving for African youth. Right now they're giving this training for Ethiopian youth. So what do you think the importance of sports when it comes to, relaxing yourself and getting to know yourself more?
So sports was a big part of my life growing up. It's a big part of the life of my kids. I think it's fantastic. It builds character, it builds healthy habits. And I think it gives people confidence to do other things in their life, even if they're not successful in reaching the big leagues in sports.
Yes, what's your favorite sports?
So I love them all. I love football, I love American football, I love basketball. Giants of Africa is a product of Josiah Ujiri, the president of the Toronto Raptors. They were NBA champions, and they're the real pride of Canada.
Yes. So you should be an athlete because you love American football, you love football. You're like literally an athlete now.
Well, now I'm old, so I'm a diplomat, but it's a big part of my life still. I do a lot of exercise, and I watch and follow a lot of professional sports.
Yeah, what was your reflection overall? Because I was so surprised to see, I was like, wow, the youth is actually good when it comes to what they love. So what was your reflection?
So Ethiopian youth are passionate, but they don't have the opportunities that they want. This is a great opportunity of providing more chances for Ethiopian youth to do something they love, play basketball. And then they selected, I think, 16 Ethiopian players who are going to travel to Rwanda this summer to represent Ethiopia in the Giants of Africa Continental Tournament. I think it's fantastic. It's a great opportunity for them and a great opportunity for Giants of Africa.
True. So yeah, thank you so much, sir. If there's anything else that you'd love to say, maybe on behalf of the Embassy of Canada, what kind of involvement are you guys going to have when it comes to this competition? Is there anything else you would love to say? Let me give you the chance.
Yeah, so Giants of Africa is a Canadian organization started by Josiah Ujiri and the Toronto Raptors. As a Canadian, I'm proud of the Toronto Raptors and the work they're doing in Africa. And I'm thrilled that they're finally here in Ethiopia for this first camp.
So thank you so much, sir.
Thank
I
you.
hope you have a good time.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Why aren't you dancing?
We didn't have time for that.
You can dance now.
Okay.
I'm so happy for you. And like, the game was fire.
Yeah.
And you did really good. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. It was a nice game, good opportunity. Played in front of the coaches. Yeah, it was nice.
Yes, yes. So, do you know, like, you're really tall?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, people say that people that play basketball are really tall. Is that true? Do you think it's true?
I think it's people who are tall play basketball. Yeah.
Yes, I think that gives sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you student, tell us about yourself.
I'm in 12th grade right now, my last year. I'm turning 18 soon. And yeah, just been focused on my school basketball, keep everything balanced. Yeah, just been with my family, you know?
I see. So, what are you planning to do? Like, how are you going to balance your time after this?
After this, I'm still focusing on school. I just came back from another trip for Team Addis.
Okay.
We won gold, so I bounced it.
High five for that!
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just balance my schoolwork, how I did there. I could bring stuff when we go for the trip. And yeah, I'll just make sure everything's right.
Okay. So I know you're tired because you guys have been practicing and the game was so hot. And now I know you're tired, but if there's anything else that you'd love to say, if you want to thank anyone, let me give you the chance.
I really appreciate Giants of Africa, everyone who came out and helped. Every single person who helped me the host with everything. I appreciate it very much.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Again, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Introduce yourself.
My name is Danny Hiley, Kutchat Kwasa on social media platforms, the owner and founder of Addis Basketball Academy.
Okay, so as a person that loves and knows how to play basketball, what do you think is the importance of such kind of training?
All these kind of trainings are very necessary for the kids to develop, for them to see these type of experiences will change how they look at basketball and how they look at life in the future as well.
Yeah, even my experience has changed, and it feels much easier when you're part of it, right? So what is your reflection when it comes to the whole training and competition?
So this was part one, where we had 60 students and we picked the best 8 boys, 8 girls. So we're waiting for part 2, which is in 4 months, where these students get to go travel to Rwanda for a fully paid 1-week vacation and work vacation, where they're gonna have to play basketball, compete, representing Ethiopia. So that's gonna be super exciting. So we passed stage 1, now we're getting ready for stage 2.
Besides that, what is it that you have to say? What was your observation on the trainers?
The trainers are very good. They're very knowledgeable, and they have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Our players, though, we need a little bit more training and experience for them to develop.
Yeah.
And we need more trainings like this so that they can grow at a faster pace. But once they go see what Rwanda and other African countries have to offer, I think we'll also come back with more experience and more education on the game of basketball.
Okay. I know you're tired, but my last question is, sorry, Danny. My last question will be, what is the points that you guys evaluated the players?
So there's 4 or 5 reasons why we pick. One is obviously they have to be a good basketball player, and that has its own criteria. Can they pass? Can they shoot?
Balance, maybe.
Yeah, balance. Obviously,
Yeah.
Their physical capabilities. That's just under skill.
Okay.
The second is their age. Everybody here is under the age of 19, so 18 is the oldest that we have. Third is, which now we're gonna have to get to, is their passports, because we're traveling, and if they don't have that, even though some kids didn't get selected today, maybe they get called up to take somebody else's spot. So you never know how the selection process is. It's not final until the final day, and then age, travel documents, skill. Skill being obviously number 1.
Their performance.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Danny. If there's anything else that you'd love to say, especially for parents, because they have a huge role when it comes to kids identifying their own purpose,
Absolutely.
So if there's anything else you'd love to say, let me give you the chance.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I'd like to say on top of this, for anybody who's interested or wants to join any kind of basketball program, we have a basketball program called Addis Basketball Academy with ABA. You can follow us on social media platforms at Addis Basketball, and you can see how you can get your kids or students to register. We also have adult versions, so it's kind of for both ages, but yeah, I highly suggest you do so if you're a hooper.
Okay, congratulations for you and your team. High five.
Thank you.
A lower one.
Thank
An upper one.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, I think we should play a basketball. Yeah.
JB.
Can I have your bowl?
Yeah, go ahead.
A winner's bowl. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
There you go. why aren't you excited? You just...
I am excited. I'm just tired. It was a long day.
I know. So how are you feeling besides feeling tired?
I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling ready. I have to prepare more, especially since I'm representing my country.
Yeah.
It's a really important thing, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
You know, as a person that was like sitting on a bench and watching the whole game, I was so surprised with the energy and the way you were balancing yourself and the way you were like interacting with your team and passing the ball, and it was just so good. And I would love to congratulate you to having such kind of skills.
Thanks.
So how was the training? What kind of what kind of new perspectives have you got?
From the camp?
Yeah.
I think more skills-wise, I got to really craft my game, like specific-wise, like my shot or my dribbling. So I really got to work on that. Yeah.
And how about your colleagues that were playing with you?
I got to learn from them as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
Of course, I played with them before, but I got to learn from them. I got to play against them and then learn which way they go and then incorporate that to my game. So, yeah.
All right. As you have said, you're tired. I don't want to take much more time.
Sorry.
So if there's anything else that you'd love to say, maybe thank anyone that has helped you in this journey. And what shall we expect from you? Because you're going to represent Ethiopia. Yeah.
I want to say thank you to my family, my mom, my dad. They've been supporting me. My coaches here at ICS, the staff here at ICS, and my colleagues, the people that I work with every day. Thank you so much.
All right. Again, congratulations. Keep up the good work and high five. Have a great time. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Really?
Yeah.
People that feel good, they say they're feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
So how was the training?
It was actually challenging and I learned a lot of things from it. The coaches were really good. We learned so much from them. And yeah, it was challenging.
Yes. So after the game, after the training, there was the game. So training is one, it has its own experience, and the game is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So how was the game?
The game was intense, but we managed it and we tried our best to show the coaches our skills. And we managed our time and we communicated with our teammates to show that the coaches, and it was actually really nice.
I know you're very tired. I don't want to take much more time, but if there was anything else that you'd love to say or thank anyone, let me give you the chance.
I'm really happy to represent my country because I was chosen for it, and I can't wait until good things come.
So guys, as you have just witnessed, this is just the beginning of a huge journey ahead of us. There's a lot of things expected from Ethiopian youth when it comes to the basketball field. Congratulations!
Thank you.
And I hope you guys have enjoyed this week, My Africa Show. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Again, high five.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to